Some men were made for rooms that hold their shape. I was made for the road that doesn't. Mud on my boots from a county I left, 3 states back in a year I don't name. Walked out of fire with my hands still shaking. Walked back in twice just to prove I could take it. Watched everything I built disappear on a Thursday. Rebuild it by Sunday. Not the same thing, something better, something that knew what it cost. I know what the bottom smells like before sunrise. I know what it costs to climb out without asking. I've been paying that price since before I had a name for it. You can't hold what's born running, can't stop what was made to move. Some things were never meant for walls and permission slips and careful little rooms. I come from broken places, I come from starting over, from the kind of loss that either breaks you clean or makes you into something they don't have a word for yet. You can't hold what's born running, and I've been running since the day I learned, standing still with someone else's idea of safe. Got old debts riding with me, names I don't say out loud, faces from the years I almost didn't make it through. Left pieces of myself in towns that don't remember my name. Carried pieces of those towns in places no one sees. But I'm not made for sitting in the shape of someone else's expectation. Not made for swallowing the version of me that makes a room comfortable. Tried that for a while, came out the other side lighter and less polite and completely free. Every hard year added something they didn't plan on. Every loss made room for something they can't take. You can't hold what was born running, can't stop what was made to move. Some things were never meant for walls and permission slips and careful little rooms. I come from broken places, I come from starting over, from the kind of loss that either breaks you clean or makes you into something they don't have a word for yet. You can't hold what was born running, and I've been running since the day I learned, standing still with someone else's idea of safe. Here's to the ones who came out wrong by everyone else's measure, and exactly right by their own. Here's to the ones who lost the things they were supposed to want and found out they wanted something else entirely. Here's to the ones who couldn't be contained, not because they tried to escape, but because containment was never in their design. We're still here, still moving, still becoming something they don't have a category for. You can't hold what was born running, I can't fix what needs the open, can't break what learned that breaking is just the beginning of the next version. I come from broken places, I'll die from somewhere better. Everything between is just a road, and the road is mine. You can't hold what was born running, never could, never will. Born running, still running, always will be. Started the year with nothing left. Lost the house in February, lost the rest by spring. Ate what I had, which wasn't much. Slept where I could, which wasn't comfortable. Smiled at people who didn't need to know. They thought the silence meant I was finished. They read the quiet wrong. Every time I went down, I was studying the floor, learning the exact shape of the bottom, so next time I know how close I was before I started back up. I've been hit by better, worse things than you. Still walked out after. Still showed up the next morning. Still wearing my name. You keep swinging, I keep standing. You're spending everything you've got. I'm just getting started. Every time you think you finish me, something in here decides otherwise. I'm harder to kill than you planned for. I'm harder to kill than I thought myself. Every time you land one, I find out what I'm made of. And every time it's more than the time before. I'm harder to kill. Lost the friendships when things stopped being easy. Found out fast who was there for the version of me that didn't need anything. Lost some years to choices I don't make. If the years would let me, which they won't. But here's what I kept: everything the hits couldn't reach. The part that decides, the part that gets back up before the deciding is healing conscious. The part that was apparently built different from what they thought they were dealing with. I don't pray for easier, I pray for clearer. I don't pray for less of this, I pray for more of whatever made me walk out of the last one. You keep swaying, I keep standing. You're spending everything you've got. I'm just getting started. Every time you think you finish me, something in here decides otherwise. I'm harder to kill than you planned for. I'm harder to kill than I thought myself. Every time you land one, I find out what I'm made of. And every time it's more than the time before. I'm harder to kill. No white flag, not because I'm proud, because I've seen what's on the other side of the worst thing you can do. And it wasn't the end, it was just a door to something I wouldn't have found if you hadn't forced me through it. So keep swinging. Every time you do, you're building something you're going to regret. You keep swinging, I keep standing. I'm the thing that got better every time it got worse. I'm harder to kill. You made me this way with everything you threw. I'm harder to kill than the version you started on. That version is gone. What's left is what survives everything, and it's looking right at you. I'm harder to kill. Try it again. I gave you every quiet version of me, the one that waited, the one that swallowed, the one that found the charitable reading of every single thing you did. Answered patience with more patience, answered silence with more room. Gave you exits you didn't take and explanations you didn't deserve twice. I saw every warning sign, filed them under giving you a chance. Turns out you read that as invitation. Look what you woke up, look what you called out. You kept picking at something that was fine, leaving you alone. Look what you woke up, you wanted to see what was underneath. Now you know, you wanted to test what was in here. Congratulations, now you know. There are men who are dangerous because they enjoy it. That's not what I am. There are men who are dangerous because someone kept pushing past every line that said stop. That's closer. I didn't become something, I revealed something that was always here. Under the courtesy, under the accommodation, under the years of giving you the benefit of the doubt. You took the benefit and kept the doubt, so here we are. Every warning comes with a number. I gave you all of mine. You spent them like they were free. They weren't. Look what you woke up, look what you called out. You kept picking at something that was fine, leaving you alone. Look what you woke up, you wanted to see what was underneath. Now you know, you wanted to test what was in here. Congratulations, now you know. I want to be clear about something. I'm not proud of this version, but I'm not ashamed of it either. You asked for it specifically, with every ignored signal, every pushed boundary, every time I said enough and you heard more. This isn't who I wanted to be, but it's who you made necessary. And I still sleep fine, not like you, maybe, but fine. Look what you woke up, still got a code, still got a line I won't cross. Still know the difference between justice and cruelty. Look what you woke up, not a monster, just a man who stopped pretending. Your comfort was his responsibility. Look what you woke up, you asked for this version. You've had every other one and wasted it. Now you've got this one, and you'll have it for as long as you keep showing up. Hey! Last man standing. I've been through the version of this story that doesn't end well. Sat with the worst version of myself in rooms that had no windows, and came out the other side, not fixed, not polished, not the man I planned to be. Something else, something that had been through the specific fire, losing everything you thought defined you, and discovering what was underneath was harder than the thing they took. You can bring the weight, I know how to carry it. You can bring the dark, I've lived in darker. You can bring your worst, I've already met it. We've already been introduced. I'm the last man standing on the ground they said would swallow me. I'm the last man standing, not because I'm strong, but because I refuse to stay down long enough for the ground to keep me. I'm the last man standing, covered in the proof of everything it took to still be here. Still looking forward, still not finished. Last man standing. I heard every version of the story They told about me after I left the room. Let him tell it. A man who wastes time on what people say. Behind his back is a man who has too much time and not enough purpose. I've looked at things that would make a lesser year feel like mercy, and found out what I was willing to do to come out the other side. The answer was everything. You can send the storm, I'll be in it. You can send the cold, I've been colder. You can send whatever you think will finish me. I'm still here from the last one. I'm the last man standing on ground they called uninhabitable. I'm the last man standing, not despite the fire, because of it. Every year I tried, added something that couldn't be taken. I'm the last man standing, not the only one who ever made it through, but the one standing on this particular ground, at this particular hour, after this particular amount of everything it took. Last man standing. Here's what I know now that I didn't know at the beginning of all this. The thing they were trying to destroy wasn't destroyable, not because it was invincible, because every time they hit it, it became more itself, more certain, more rooted. You can't break something that gets stronger from breaking. You just make it something it wasn't before you started. And in my case, what you made is standing right here, looking at you and not looking away. I'm the last man standing. Call it what you want, stubbornness, refusal, something they don't have a name for yet. I'm the last man standing on ground iron, with every fall and every getting up and every morning. I chose this over the alternative. I'm the last man standing, not the end of something, the proof of something that you couldn't end. Last man standing, still here, still standing. Last. I don't need your permission, never asked for your door. I don't need your version of me anymore. "22 years I spoke the language they required, dressed the way the room expected, said the things they'd hired, learned to make myself convenient in every space, learned to dim the parts of me that made them uncomfortable. Gave the best years of it freely and without flinching. Then one ordinary Tuesday, something in the chest went quiet. Not broken, not angry, just done. Not with a fight, not with a speech, just with a coat picked up from a hook and a door that I didn't look back through. I'm already gone, already past the place. But what you think of me has any weight? I'm already gone, already past the point where your approval changes anything. I'm already gone, not running, not hiding, just gone in the best possible way. They wanted a version that required maintenance, that needed the room to stay warm, that checked before it moved. I was that version for longer than I'll admit. Then I stopped being that version, the way you stop holding your breath, not deciding to breathe, just breathing. They noticed the change before I announced it. That's how you know it's real, when the room feels it. last word, no burning bridges. They were already ash before I left. I'm already gone, already past the place where what you think of me has any weight. I'm already gone, already past the point where your approval changes anything. I'm already gone, not running, not hiding, just gone in the best possible way. There's a version of leaving that still needs you to watch, that makes a scene, slams a door, says the thing practiced in the mirror. That version still cares. I'm talking about the other kind, the kind that happens quietly, the kind where one morning you just stop pretending. The room deserves your performance. It's not rebellion, it's just a man finally taking up the space he always had the right to take. I'm already gone, past the approval, past the version of me they needed to keep small. Already gone, open road, open sky. The only thing I kneel for is the ground I walk on, and the ground don't keep score. I'm already gone. Always was, just took a while to notice. You'll see the gray in the jaw and the temples. Think the years took something with them. Think the road wore me down to something more manageable, more careful, more inclined to let things go. They read the quiet wrong. The quiet isn't peace. The quiet is what happens when a man stops needing to prove anything to anyone who hasn't earned the demonstration. I've got scars that settled into skin so long ago I forgot which fights they came from. But I remember every single one of those fights. Still got it all, the weight behind the words, the thing in the chest that doesn't move for noise. Still got it all, the patience that ran out, the line I drew, and the memory of what happened last time someone stepped over it. Still got it all, don't mistake the years for softness. Time didn't take a thing worth having. I protect what's mine, it's not negotiable, not a conversation, not a starting point for your version of what my limits are. Came up from nothing, twice overbuilt what I have from decisions other men wouldn't have survived. Don't need your acknowledgement, don't need you to understand, just need you to know which lines are drawn and stay behind them. I don't explain myself to people who wouldn't listen. Don't waste words on men who mistake stillness for absence. Still got it all, the weight behind the words, the thing in the chest that doesn't move for noise. Still got it all, the patience that ran out, the line I drew, and the memory of what happened last time someone stepped over it. Still got it all, don't mistake the years for softness. Time didn't take a thing worth having. People thought I'd mellow with the years. People thought the road would calm whatever this is. People were wrong about what the road does to men like me. The road doesn't calm it, the road refines it. Takes everything unnecessary and burns it off. Leaves only the part that was always real. That part is still here, older now, quieter now, more certain than ever. Ain't completely done with people who confuse the quiet for the end. Still got it all, more focused now, more certain of exactly what matters and what does. Still got it all, the weight, the line, the memory of every time I was counted out and got back up anyway. You need to. I've been waiting a long time for someone to finally make it necessary. Still got it all, always will. Up before the alarm most mornings, not because I have to, because the work is waiting and the work doesn't care about my mood or what anyone said about me yesterday. I've seen the ones who smile to your face and calculate behind it. I know the difference between a handshake and a transaction. Keeping true, showing up, and performing, showing up. Stop letting that take up rent-free space a long time ago. The math is simple, every minute spent on what they think is a minute not spent on what I'm building. I don't need them to understand it, I don't need them to approve. I need the work to keep coming and enough integrity to sleep without trouble. Honest work, that's what I answer to, not the ones who talk when I'm not in room. Honest work, dirty hands, clear conscience, the only combination that actually adds up. Honest work, you can question my method, question my manner, but you can't question what I put into this. You just can't. I watch people celebrate my setbacks quietly, thought they were subtle, they weren't. I saw every single one, filed it away, and none of my business. Because their celebration doesn't change what I'm building while they're celebrating. I got scars from the years I do different. I wear them like a record, not like a wound. Every one of them taught me something the comfortable years never could. I don't carry grudges too heavy and useless. I carry the lessons and leave the weight with whoever it belongs to. Honest work, that's what I answer to, not the noise, not the opinions, not the ones who count me out from a distance. Honest work, tied hands, open eyes, the only resume that ever meant anything to me. Honest work, you can have the spotlight, the politics, the approval circuit. I'll take the satisfaction of something built right every time. I made peace with the version of success that doesn't come with a crowd, but one that happens at 6 a.m. on a Tuesday. When nobody's watching and something clicks into place that you've been working toward for 2 years. That's the kind that stays, the kind that can't, the kind that ain't yours. Because it came from what nobody could give you, nobody can take away. Honest work, that's the whole answer to every question they're asking about me. Honest work, enough. Always has been, always will be. 7 years old, they told me what men do. Men don't let the room see it. Men find somewhere else for the part that hurts. I was a good student, learned the curriculum perfectly, buried everything on schedule, showed up clean to every occasion, smiled at the right moment, said the right things. By 30, I had forgotten what the buried thing even felt like anymore. I thought that meant I had won. It didn't. I was the one they called when the floor fell out. I was the one who answered every single time, and nobody thought to ask what my floor looked like from underneath. I was the man nobody checked on, because I was the man who always had it handled. The one you call when you need someone steady, the one who holds the room together while something in him is coming apart. I was the man nobody checked on, and I understand why I never gave them reason to. That was the problem, that was always the problem. There's a specific kind of disappearing that happens in plain sight. You're at every dinner, every crisis, every 3 a.m. call. You answer everyone, and somewhere in the answering, you stop being a person and become a function. I looked in the mirror one December and didn't recognize what was looking back. Not because it had aged, because it had emptied the way a house empties when no one has lived in it for a long time. I had given so much of what I was to being what everyone needed, that I couldn't find the part that wasn't for someone else. I was a man nobody checked on, 'cause checking on me felt unnecessary. I was the proof that someone had it together, the anchor nobody thought to look at below the waterline. I was a man nobody checked on, and the night I finally let the matter change something that needed changing a long time ago. It was a Tuesday. I sat in a parking lot for 40 minutes after work before going inside. Not because I needed the time, because I didn't have anything left to give to what was inside. I wasn't crying, I wasn't breaking, I was just empty in the specific way you get empty when you've given everything you had to everyone else and forgotten to keep anything for the person who has to wake up tomorrow and do it again. I made a decision in that parking lot, not a dramatic one, just a small, quiet decision that I was allowed to take up space, not just fill it. I'm still the man people call, I'm still the one who answers. But I'm not the man nobody checks on anymore, because I started checking on myself the way I check on everyone else, with the same care, the same patience, the same willingness to sit in the dark until it gets lighter. That's what strength turned out to be. Not the absence of the weight, but knowing you don't have to carry it alone anymore. Hey you, the one in the mirror at 3 in the morning, pretending you're just up late. I see what you're doing, you've been doing it for years. The night that means nothing, the fine that means anything, but the laugh at the right moment that doesn't reach anything behind your eyes. You got good at this, too good, started doing it even when nobody was watching, which is how you know it stopped being a performance and became a habit. And the habit became who you are now, which is a problem. The version of you that went into the worst year isn't the version that came out. You know this, you just don't say it. I'm riding to the main. I became not the man I planned, or the man they needed, the one that got assembled from whatever was left after the years did what they did. I'm riding to the man I became, to say I see him clear, not with judgment, with recognition. This is what surviving a certain kind of thing makes of a person, and it's not a failure, it's a record of what it costs to still be here. You keep people at exactly the distance where they can't hurt you anymore, which is also the distance where they can't reach you. You've done the math, decided the second problem is preferable to the first. You've sabotaged things that were good, not because you're broken, because your nervous system has a different definition of safe than the rest of you. And the nervous system has been running this operation for a while now. You push toward what hurts because at least you know how it ends. The good ones are the ones that scare you, because you don't know what they take when they left. You're not a monster, you're a man who learned the wrong lessons from the right experiences and now has to unlearn them, which is harder than learning them was. I'm riding to the man I became, who wears the armor so well now he forgets sometimes it's armor. The one who says he's past it while proving every day that he isn't. I'm riding to the man I became, not to fix him, just to see him the way you see something when you finally stop pretending it isn't there. Here's what I know about you that you haven't said out loud yet. You're tired, not the kind of tired that sleep fixes, the kind that comes from spending years managing the distance between who you are and who you're pretending to be. And somewhere under all the things that happen, the ones that shaped you into someone you don't always recognize. The original version is still in there, quieter now, more careful, but still there. You didn't lose him, you just buried him under everything it took to survive what you survived. It's not a character flaw, it's just what it looks like when someone gets through something real. I'm riding to the man I became. Tell him the becoming doesn't have to be the destination, that what the pain made doesn't have to be the final version. I'm riding to the man I became to say he earned the right to stop explaining himself to people who weren't there, to stop apologizing for the shape the years left him in, and to start the slow work of becoming something he chose, rather than something that happened to him. I'm riding to the man I became. I see you, I know what it cost. It was enough, you were enough, even when they told you otherwise, especially then. I've been wrong more than I've been right, lost more than I've found in any given year, said things I take back. If words work that way, they don't, so I carry them instead. Made peace with the man in the glass, not because he's everything I planned to be, because he showed up every single morning for 40-odd years without being asked twice, and that counts for something more than I used to think. Stop needing the room to agree, stop needing the record to be clean, started needing something simpler just to be real for whatever time is left in this tank. I'm real enough for the people who matter, real enough for the mirror at midnight, real enough to know the difference between a life that looks good and a life that is. I'm real enough, not perfect, not finished, not asking anyone to call it beautiful, just real enough to be worth the years it costs. People who stayed long enough to leave, at nights that required more than I had, and I gave them anyway, until the giving left a shape in me I'm still discovering. Some of those years I wouldn't trade, some I'd handle different, most I just handled the same way, because that's all I knew, and I did it with everything I had, which was enough most of the time. Clock doesn't ask if you were ready, just keeps counting while you figure out what you're doing with it. I'm real enough for the people who matter, real enough for the mirror at midnight, real enough to know the difference between a life that looks good and a life that is. I'm real enough, not polished, not fixed, not the version of 40 years of living it straight. Here's to the years that didn't go the way I drew them. Here's to the ones who stayed anyway, and the ones who left because they needed to. Here's to the version of me that kept showing up, even when the showing up felt like the last thing I had left to give. the whole toast right there. I'm real enough, that's the only thing I'm claiming now. Real enough to have made mistakes that taught me something. Real enough to have lost things that needed losing. Real enough to stand here at the end of another year and mean it when I say I don't need it to be anything other than what it was. Real enough, that's enough. That's more than enough. Always was. You make coffee before I ask. Every morning like it's nothing, it's not nothing. You remember the thing I mentioned 3 weeks ago that I'd already forgotten, and you bring it up like it mattered, because to you it did. You laugh at the wrong parts of serious things, and somehow that's the part that makes the serious things survivable. I used to think love was the big moments, the ones you plan, the ones you tell people about. Turns out it was always the coffee before I ask. The thing I forgot, you remembered. Every small thing is the whole thing. Every quiet moment, every borrowed shirt, every time you catch me looking and don't make me explain it. Every small thing that nobody else would even notice is the reason I choose this every single time. Every small thing is everything. You ask questions nobody else thinks to ask, not because you need to know, because you actually want to know the different shows. You make the room feel different when you walk into it, not loudly. The way you wear the changes before you know it has, and then you notice everything is slightly more okay than it was before you came in. I've been around long enough to know what rare looks like when it's sitting across from me at an ordinary kitchen table on an ordinary Tuesday. Every small thing is the whole thing. Every eye roll, every joke I've heard, you still laugh at. Every time you make the impossible days possible just by being in them. Every small thing that I'd miss if it wasn't there, that I don't mention because I can't find the words for something this specific. Every small thing is everything. Here's what I know about who I am when I'm around you. I'm more patient than I thought I was, more present than I usually manage, more willing to admit when I'm wrong, which I've heard is significant. You don't make me a better man, you make me a more honest version of the man I already am. And that's rarer than any particular quality anyone could name. Every small thing is the whole thing. The coffee, the shirt, the laugh, the question, the way you look at me, like the version of adds up to something I don't have a name for except yours. Every small thing you probably don't notice is the reason I wake up glad. Every small thing is everything. Always was.